You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. And I probably will do a video talking on this, posting it on my gaming channel. By the way, make sure if you haven't, go subscribe to my gaming channel, TMossBoss Gaming. But anyways, I wanted to talk on Ubisoft releasing another Tom Clancy video game. This one being more of a Battle Royale video game. And I hope it's free, because if it's not and they expect me to pay some money for it or to pay anything for it, I'm like, fam, you have taken my money with The Division 2, okay? Like, I ain't gonna say they're as greedy as 2K and EA and all that crap, but I'm like, you got enough of my money. Now it's your turn to, like, give me a product worth playing. Because I'm like, Ubisoft, I'm like, look, you guys got good titles, but that don't mean that you got good video games. Like, I honestly would rather, like, and I'm not even big on reading, but I would rather sit down and read a Tom Clancy book than to play The Division 2 again. Like, seriously, because for those that don't know, yes, I've played a crap ton of Division 2. If you follow me on Twitch, you know how much I enjoy the Division title. I enjoy that game, because it was a very good concept, but just poorly escalated. Like, it was not the game that it should have been, which is messed up because the first one was amazing. Like, and when I remember like playing the first one, and it stressed me out. I was like, fam, I don't ever want to play this game again. Then part 2 came out, and I'm like, dang, I didn't realize it could get worse. So I'm like, I remember I did go back to play 1, but 1 was just all glitched out and broken. Like, they hadn't even updated the game. So, and plus also on top of that, they had it where, like, it wasn't, like, the same New York from the first one. It was, like, they pretty much added New York in this second one, and I'm like, bruh, you guys could have very well, like, either just had it where it was its own separate games, like, okay, have it where this one's New York, this one's Washington, D.C., and just focus on those games. Like, fix the bugs, fix the issues. Because playing The Division 2... and that game came out, hold on for a second, let me check real quick. I think it came out in 2018. Let me check real quick. That game came out in 2019. Okay, so I was a little bit earlier and stuff than it was in 2018. But when I play that game, it feels like it just came out. You know how, like, when you play video games and it's, like, there's all those bugs and problems and all that stuff with it? Like, that's how it is with The Division 2. And it don't matter how many maintenance updates they do. It don't matter how many, whatever Ubisoft does with that game, it doesn't matter. Because it's still going to be a broken game. So my question is to Ubisoft, what makes this Tom Clancy game any better from the previous Tom Clancy games? Like, they were hyping this up. I seen Ghost Recon, because it's a Ghost Recon game. I seen Ghost Recon trending, and I'm like, fam, like... What's the issue? What's the problem? And just to see that they're releasing the new one, and I'm like, you guys got previous games. It's funny because, talking on Ubisoft and talking on the Tom Clancy game. So just recently, they've had it where they came out. It's like, I can't really describe it. They're pretty much like re-releasing the same game, but like with different like bundles and stuff. So I guess maybe some new skins, weapon skins, all that stuff. And it was another game, good concept. Was it overall like worth playing? Nah. Like, you play the game one time, that's it. That's all you really need to do. It ain't one of those games that's gonna, like, have me feeling like how I did when I played The Division for the first time. Because I'm telling you, like, with The Division, I remember when The Division very first came out, fascinated with that game. People could have messaged me and say, hey, let's play a couple of games of Call of Duty. Hey, let's play Forza. Hey, let's play this. Let's play that. No. I'm like, I am committed to The Division. And it's crazy because I'm like, I played so much of that game to where I'm like, what was the Division 2? What was that game supposed to be? Like the better version? No, not even close. So that's why I'm like, they just went about it all wrong. And I'm like, what's gonna make this game any different? Like, are you guys gonna really sit down and focus on this game? Because if not, then I'm like, is it really gonna be worth playing? Is it even gonna be worth playing this other game that's coming out? They got, so far now, Ubisoft got 3 Tom Clancy games that's coming out. So it's like Rainbow Six Extraction game, this Ghost Recon game, and then, so wait a minute, okay, then I think they got another Division. Why I feel like there's another one that I'm like missing out on. So wait, and then I think it was, alright, so they have this PvP or like team, not team deathmatch, but so they got that one. Like then the 3rd Division, Rainbow Six Extraction, and this one. It's like, so okay, so you guys got 4 games that's coming out. What is gonna be good with these games that's gonna be different from the previous games? Like, is this gonna bring me back to when I played like the Tom Clancy games? Like, how come you guys don't make no games like Rainbow Six Vegas? You know, like them games that like really like not even revive, but really put the Rainbow Six games on the map. Like, you guys aren't doing that. Then it's like with the Division 2, I mean, that was a fail. That game was a fail. People can say whatever they want to say. I played that game day and night, and I played the Division 1 day and night. Guess what? I would rather go back and play the older game. You know the new one is bad when you'd rather go back and play the older one. Because the older one, they had, okay, so kind of to do like a comparison between both parties, with the Division 2, they went in the route is like the new games today. Like they're wanting to stay with the trend of like, people want to continuously keep buying season passes and all this other extra crap in the game rather than playing it. With the Division 1, they had it where it's like, okay, you buy the DLCs, you're good. I would rather go back to that rather than like, okay, when this, because I feel like that they're overall saying like, okay, we're gonna, come out with this new season, but we're gonna delay the new video game of coming out. And I'm like, they're wanting to do more work with, well, okay, hold on for a second. Let me like think on what I'm trying to say. Because it's like, I feel like they're trying to head in the direction where they want to do like more work, but like, or to give the game like more time. I don't know, like either giving the game like more time and then less work. And I'm like, nah, like you guys got to give it like more. You got to work more with it. Overall, what I'm trying to say, like, because I was like, I confused myself a little bit. It's like, that's what happens when you're talking about confusing video game. But you guys got to work more on it. Like, when I hear, when Rockstar Games, and they spent like hundreds of hours, like, that's the bar now for video games. Is working day and night, putting hours and hours and hours into that video game. But I'm like, Ubisoft, every game that you guys have released in the recent years have not got good ratings. Okay? The Uno video game, that game is broken. I almost bought the Monopoly game. Once I seen that Ubisoft was behind it, and I seen that the ratings that they had, not good. People stopped playing Rainbow Six Siege. People never played the Division titles. So what makes this new game, what's this game gonna like? Because it was trending. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this game gonna be good. This is gonna be a really good game. This is gonna be something. My thing is this. When this game comes out, I'm probably gonna play it. If it's free, I will play it. But if it's gonna be a bad game, or if it's gonna be one of these like cash grab games where I gotta like spend more money than playing the game, I don't want no parts of it. None whatsoever. Because I'm like playing, like talking outside of Ubisoft games and talking on 2K. I feel like I put more money in 2K than rather than sitting down playing the game. That's not good. That's not good at all. Like, if I want to like do some stuff like that, guess where I can go? Las Vegas. And go to any hotel in there that got a casino. Because that's honestly how I see the games today. They're casino games. Like, Ubisoft, your guys' games now are casino games. People aren't playing the games they're playing the games so they can get the best. They like, overall, my thing is this. Have it where people can play the game and whatever you got in it. Because I'm like, it don't even make any sense making it these big giant like games or something where they're like 50, 60 or 90 to 100 like gigabytes. And because I finally like pieced it and put it together and stuff. We're downloading all of this stuff that's already onto the game. So technically, in a way, we did buy that stuff. Like, we did. And I don't think people really like caught on to that. We bought that stuff because why else would the games be like 100 and something gigabytes or however many gigabytes? We bought that stuff already. It's already in the game. And we gotta like spend money to unlock it? Is that good? Like, honestly, is that really good for like business? Me personally, I'm like, no. If I'm releasing a video game, here's the thing. I'm gonna release a video game, and it's gonna be, like the price, or or like the like retail price like of a brand new video game. Like preferably like $59.99. But if it was like, I don't know if there's like a law or something where the game has to be released. Well, I take that back, because I don't think not all games have to be released like that, where there have to be like $70 now because it's like the new price. I think that's just companies just wanting to just get more money out of people. But overall, like, what was I trying to say? Like, because I ain't got myself, like, distracted. Like, this is what happens when you turn on your TV and stuff, and then it's, just a whole bunch of distractions. But anyways, so that's what I was saying. I'm like, wouldn't do that to people where I'm like, you bought the game, and you bought all the stuff that's on it, but you got to pay more money to unlock it. Like, does that overall make any sense? Like, that to me, I'm like, nah, it's not good for business. So that's why I'm like, look, Ubisoft, if or when you guys come out with this game, like, and I hope that it's good, all right? Because if it's not, and I will play it. I definitely will play it and stuff. But that's if it's free. If it's not, hold on, let me see if it's gonna be free. Because if it's not, then I'm like, yeah, you guys ain't gonna see me play a whole lot of it. Ghost Recon. It's like, what was it called? Like, I'll just type up Ghost Recon. All right, Classic Ghost Recon plus Wildlands Breakpoint. Wait, what? With Ghost Recon Frontline tries to cash in on Battle Royale fad again. What is all this extra stuff? Okay, so the game's called Frontline. Frontline. See if this game's gonna be. So it is gonna be free to play. Okay. So I'm like, all right, I'll play it. When it comes out and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, if it's not good, or if there's all these different like problems with it, I'm like, fam, it's not gonna be worth playing. And then that's another thing. I'm like, don't have it where it's like the multiplayer. I don't know. I didn't play too much of the multiplayer in Ghost Recon, but if it's gonna be anything like the Division, where that stuff is just so unmatched, like playing multiplayer in the Division or PvP. Not fun at all. Not fun at all. Because I was like, when I played like the PvP mode, it was like pretty much because everybody got these builds. It's not like, a skill base where it's like, okay, like the player is playing. Like it's more of your player in the game. He's playing because they got these like decked out armors and gears and all that stuff. And I'm like, fam, like when a person plays online, they're not trying to like be, the odd one out. Like, nah, it needs to be an even game. Like, if not, I'm like, is it gonna be really worth playing? Like, really? So that's why I'm like, look, Ubisoft, alright, so here's gonna just overall be my advice to them. If you guys, like, focus on the games that y'all got now. Like, focus on the games that got like 2-3 star ratings so you can get them to 4-star ratings. If you don't know how, then that is a clear indication you guys don't know what you're doing. So maybe pass off these titles to a company that can actually do something with this game. But if you don't want to do that, then shut the company down. Because my thing is like, look, I am sick and tired of companies coming out with games and they're not good. And so I'm like, what's the point of playing it if it ain't gonna be good? So that's why I'm like, yeah, you guys gonna have to like do something to overall make it better for the people that's playing the game. Because I'm saying, if this had been the other way around, this would have been happening to you guys, you wouldn't have wanted to, like, that's how you just know that these developers don't play these video games. Like, they'll test them out and play them and make sure that they're all running. But after that, like, no. Because I'm like, if you did, you would know that not everybody wants to play a Battle Royale game. Okay? Like, add some other stuff to the games. Like, you're acting, like, how come y'all never see it where these guys got, like, any, like, racing things that you can do in the games? Or any, like, you know, free roam, like, you know, simulator, like, type stuff. Or just something that's different. But it's like these Battle Royales, I'm like, fam, not everybody wants to play a Battle Royale. Not everybody. Maybe some, but I'm like, bruh, like, that's what we got. Fortnite, PUBG, Warzone. We got the games already. All this extra stuff. I'm like, no. Like, you're trying to compete and you're trying to make the most amount of money. And I'm like, look at what's happening. Like, it's just the games die off. People don't play them. And so you guys lose out. So it's like, bruh, like, you gonna have to do something different. Okay? You're gonna have to do something different. Because this ain't, you know, this ain't normal. So it's like, you just do something different. And we can potentially, you know, have overall a better, you know, outcome with Ubisoft games when they're released and stuff. Because if not, if it's just going to be the same old, I'm telling you, you guys are going to look up one day and your companies is just, nobody's not going to want to invest. And then you guys just going to be doing these, like, desperate acts where it's like, oh, well, let's do this. Let's see if we can do, like, and then it's just going to be all these different, I feel like that's what's going on now. And then eventually it's just going to get to a point where it's like, you know what? Nah, people ain't going to want to play the games no more. Then they're just, you know what? Like, you guys go and do your thing. We're just going to go and find some other companies and play their games and see what they got going on. Start playing the 4 and 5 star, you know, indie and small games and stuff. Because what you guys got going on now, it ain't it, Chief. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 36 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase. And also, make sure you use my supporter creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And yeah, in the meantime, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.